Sex death energy going on right now. The goddesses, how dare they insinuate that I, a perfect echo, do not have the right. Though I did receive one, if I can gather the other two, everything is mine. One went to you, and the last one. Could it have gone to him? Unfortunately, I do not have time to deal with you right now. I will take yours last. What do you think she's gonna do? Try. Why are you so naive? Isn't it obvious? Sensing something really unpleasant through here. Is this what it feels like to be afraid? Everything will be fine as long as I'm with you, Zelda. Alright, let's go. We need to go after the rest of the Prime Energy. Sensed Null back when they attacked you, Zelda, and sensing that same presence now, I think that dark mass in the distance may be Null. Prime Energy must be up ahead. Still 2 ruins. Oh. I have regrets. Whoops. Mind if I do? Oh right, I don't need these anymore. That makes sense, Riley, yeah. It did seem like it was really bothering you there for a little while. Did they really dive into the water to try and get me? You maniacs. Sometimes when you're in the water, Also, depth perception's a hell of a drug. Sometimes when you're in the water, if you hold B, she'll swim to the surface and then automatically jump out. And sometimes she won't. It's highly annoying. Is there, like... There isn't a rift back on this map. I was curious. Just trying to be thorough here. Well, it doesn't seem like there's any, like, treasure or anything here, so... Again, she was just like, nah, I don't want to jump. It's okay. I'd rather not. Not today. Oh, maybe I do still want the ice. Nah, it'll be fine. Like there, she just decided she didn't want to jump out. It's very strange. There must be, like, certain criteria to that interaction happening that's just, like, kind of unclear. Whoop. I thought he was dead. I was kind of wondering that solely due to the fact that they're not calling it the Triforce. Like, that made me wonder if maybe it just hasn't been established as a thing in this world yet. Like, this is before that. I think the only things that make me curious are, yeah, that. The way they refer to it as the Prime Energy, specifically. And, the fact that the overworld has some obvious similarities with A Link to the Past. But only, like, half of it? It's kind of weird. It's like the central area of the map is, like, Link to the Past, and then the outer edges are all completely different. Oh, well, that was for nothing. Well, no, because we fight Ganon in the game, so it can't predate him. Because Null's making echoes of Ganon, too. Or was. I think his plot advanced to the next stage. Here you are. I didn't have time to deal with you earlier. But I suppose I'll make the time now. All of the Prime energy is gathered here, and the Great Null will consume it. Oh, that's it? That was... Oh. She do be Zeldaing. Great. Doppelganger fights. My favorite. Gotcha, bitch. This is not the most effective way of hitting her. Noted. Yeah, we're gonna need some ranged baddies here to get the job done. I'm gonna rely on some classic boomerangs. We haven't done that in a while. No, you know what? I don't even need sword fighter form, baby. Oh, I thought you meant like this was before Ganon existed. I get you now. Yeah, with the way this is set up, with they like constructed the world around Null. See, I don't know, because that implies that it is before Skyward Sword, but then that's the first instance of all of that stuff happening. So, I don't know. Oh god. Let's pull out the big guns now. Lionel don't give no fucks. Ow! Nice drop. You know what? Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about the frog. Light her up. Oh, the frog left. I was gonna grab him and just huck him off the ledge. Smack. Oh. I was expecting I would just have to grab it. I guess it's just... Nope, they're not feeling it. I thought I would just have to grab it with try. What is happening? Am I too close? I can't interact with it or anything. What am I supposed to do? Do what he did for us, I guess. The hero, legend, and the priestess of wisdom are you two, and the prime energy resides in you. Null absorbed the last one. Each part of the prime energy is incredibly potent, so we have to take Null down. Father, work together to take back the prime energy from... So I can't, swordman form anymore, I'm guessing. Oh, so this is like a point of no return. So we're at a bit of a crossroads now. So yeah, I don't think there's another full heart piece from a dungeon, which means I'm missing 9 heart pieces, which is kind of crazy. I thought I was more thorough than that. Also, what the fuck goes in this slot? And all of these. I feel like I was very thorough, and yet there's still so much stuff that I missed. Maybe this isn't, like... I don't know. What I do know is that I have to pee again, so I'm drinking too much water. So I'm gonna go do that really quick before we continue any further. So hang tight, I will be right back. This one should be lightning quick. Nice and quick. I feel like once we go inside, there won't be any backing out. Are you ready to head in? I'm gonna assume the game is gonna, like, this is gonna be the last point it saves. So when I boot up again after... Like, I can't imagine that they're gonna make it, like, there's literally no going back. I don't really feel like going back and looking for side stuff right now. We never had a shield, by the way. That's... but whatever. Sweet inside not. Ew. I'm gonna assume that now instead of if you push up for swordsman form, now it's just gonna be switching between the two characters. Maybe not. It's weird that they never put anything else on the other D-pad slots. I thought they would. Man, this is a place. Oh, there is a map. Null's body. Just one big stretch. I like that he's actually just an extension of the gameplay, come to think of it. Like, he's just like having another summon, practically. I don't want that. Oh, there it is. Dude. Stop. I'm pretty sure we can fit through there. Those aren't that close together. Huh? They could have at least had him, like, fighting a horde of enemies over there while I was doing this or something. That's more like it. Fuck him up. Man. Boys just can't do anything on their own, can they? Oh, I could have just used that to get the card. It's fine. There's nothing up there, though. That's not gonna quite work as planned. Oh. Nope. It's not quite it. I'm gonna have to, like, get down here. Just gonna do it like this. You're supposed to do it when I'm jumping. Oh. Interesting. That's not high enough, is it? It's fine. Well, fuck. Oh. My bad. That's not what I meant. So put that there. I wonder if he'll be able to... Can I even grab water? No. Okay. Oh. Can't quite get him over there. No, he's not high enough. Fuck. There we go. First thought was to build a staircase, but then I was like, that's turned out to be way too cumbersome. Well, this is dramatic. Are we nearing his heart? Is that why the drums are doing the heartbeat thing. Aw. To toss him in. Priestess of Wisdom and the Hero, I see you intend to interfere. How vexing. Then again, you've come here and brought the Prime Energy directly to me. The goddesses, they have taken everything from me. Now I will use their power to take it all back. So this is the Prime Energy. I'm overflowing with power. Seems bad. Maybe they called it the Prime Energy because they just didn't want us to know it was the Triforce. Which is kind of silly? I don't know. Now. I understand all that is the Prime Energy. Yet it is insufficient. I hunger for more. I must have everything. Typical evil. Must have all of the Prime Energy. Give it to me. Oh. He's a big try. Interesting. Ow. Yeah! Got some 4 sword mechanics. That's fun. Ow. Got to get my health back before we came in here. Ow. I think Link would mind if I just... I should probably just use one of the many, many smoothies I have. But that's alright. What? Shenanigans? Okay, well he killed it anyway. Fucker. Wrong one. My bad. Stop grabbing those. I want you to grab his arm. There we go. Get him. That's a big-ass spin attack. Can you only grab them once they've all spawned? Ah! Whoops. Oh, now I can grab them again, I see. What the fuck is all that? Nah. It's gonna be a little bit dangerous, but just trust me. Oh, he won't do it. I have to drag it over to him. Link, what are you doing? Okay. Nice. Ew. It's dissolving. Not enough, I must have more. Well, this is a problem, isn't it? Oh, I'd rather not. Okay, they just summon his attacks. How do I actually... So I can pull those back, but like now I need something that can attack him since Link's not here. That's the wrong one. Oh, well, they're... I don't even really need to be pulling them. They're doing alright. Oh, God. Oh, now I can't grab him. Ow. Hey guy, how's it going? Yeah, it's final boss time. I wonder if he's gonna imitate all of the all of the bosses. Because that was the Jabu Jabu boss. This thing looks like a Kirby final boss. Like so much. It's got that right level of eldritch horror that you'd come to expect from a Kirby final boss, which is quite the sentence I just said. Get him. Ah, okay. Where's our next boss? Dork. Yeah, the mole guy. I thought for sure they were going to give me a dungeon where we'd switch between playing as Link and Zelda, but I'm glad they didn't, because this is such an obvious evolution of the gameplay. Like, it's really smart, actually. And thankfully, Link seems to be pretty smart. There's definitely been some moments throughout the game where I've been like, man, sometimes enemies or sometimes your summons are really stupid. But Link's getting it done. No. And yet he's not making it feel like too easy, which is also good. Get him. Now where the fuck are you going? Fuck. I'm pushing the wrong button. That's what's happening. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I didn't want to grab Link. Oh god, there's so much going on right now. There we go. Damn it. Yeah, maybe I should be locking on for those more often. Link, help. Thank you. Guess I should have had my Lionel companion the whole time. Yeah, get him. Oh yeah, it's way easier to hit these if you're locking on. Probably should have figured that out a long time ago. 3 cannons? What the fuck is going on, dude? What is happening? Ah, I can't pull it far enough. Oh, I hate it. There we go. Get him. No. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Now that I've learned the power of lock on. I didn't mean to do any of that. Light 'em up, boys. Complete, thank you. Alright, so I'm expecting that I can't kill this thing. I'm gonna have to pull the Triforce out of it. Link, what are you doing? Oh, he's stuck in the web. Alright. I need you. Oh my god, these summons are getting out of control. I'm taking a lot of damage. No! Oh, we were so close. Sorry, Link. Yeah, I can already, like, lock onto it. There you go. I'm gonna pop one of my smoothies quick, just for a smidgen of safety. I think we're fine, but I have them. Might as well use them, right? Oh, come on. Oh, you got it. No, I can't quite get it yet. Oh, now I can. So it's a little bit more scripted. He dead? I kind of want to see a tiny, cute little Toon Ganondorf pop up and grab it. Give it to me. Oh, I'm gonna give it to you, baby. This is what you wanted. That was a cool final boss. I think all of the bosses in this game were pretty cool. If at worst, some of them might have been forgettable because I have a hard time remembering all of them. There was a nice mix of new bosses and returning bosses. A lot of the returning bosses were ones that hadn't been done in a 2D game, as far as I know, which was pretty cool. I don't think he summoned all of them either. Most of them, though. I wouldn't say final boss already. I think you just missed a lot of the playthrough. I'm probably like 27 hours in or something like that. That's about average length for a Zelda game. For a traditional Zelda game. Rifts will disappear in your world or will return to a state of peace. And now all the tries are gonna die, right? Me and my friends came here to heal an injured world. Now that Null isn't around creating rifts, everything will be okay. With Null gone, there's no need for us anymore, so we will return to the goddesses to slumber. This is where we part. Hyrule is back to normal, and me and my friends have finished our work here. But you seem like you're not happy? Oh, I understand now. We won't be together anymore. I don't think Tri had enough depth for me to feel sad. You know what I mean? First of all, it's a bummer that that's, like, the species name. So, like, Tri doesn't even have a name. But then it's better than it having depth that's annoying, I guess. When it comes down to it. Yeah, they're no Midna, is really what it comes down to. Because I think Midna is like the top of that list in regards to being well done. She goes through so much character growth. Yeah, it was pretty predictable that it was gonna be a goodbye at the end of everything. Because they do tend to do that a lot. Which is weird, because, like... None of the games are closely connected enough for them to have to explain, like, oh, it's the sequel, but Midna's not going to be here this time. It's like, there wasn't a game immediately after Twilight Princess anyway, so what does it matter? Oh, did Link just say something? So he got his voice back. But we don't get to hear it, of course. That's kind of weird that she still has the rod. You'd think that would have disappeared with Try, but I guess not. I was wondering if defeating Null would give all the kids their voices back. I just saw getting up today. Apparently, Miyamoto is not credited in these credits at all. He didn't have anything to do with this game, apparently. Which is, like, the first time that's ever happened. Makes sense. He said things before about wanting to step back and, like, let the new generation take the reins a little bit, so... Oh, how do I feel? I have complex emotions about this game. I liked it way more than I expected to. And I think that's the big thing to take away from it. I was very, very concerned from the moment they announced this game. I was very concerned that it was going to be top-down Breath of the Wild. And that I just wasn't going to like it. That it wasn't going to land for me. I probably would have liked it more than Breath of the Wild, because I think I like the top-down gameplay a little bit more. So I think that may have helped it if that was the case, but that wound up to not be the case anyway. I would definitely compare this more to A Link Between Worlds, but even then, it's like a halfway point between A Link Between Worlds and like any other top-down Zelda game. Which I guess the one to point at is probably A Link to the Past. Maybe like a Minish Cap might be another good example. It wasn't quite as free roam as A Link Between Worlds was. It did have free roam moments. Like the first dungeon is like always... You always have to do that one first, and then they give you 2 after that you can do in every order, and then in any order, and then they give you 3 after that you can do in any order. So it is still free roam, but not to the same extent as A Link Between Worlds is. The world is probably bigger than A Link Between Worlds, if I had to guess. So I think that kind of makes up for it. I can't remember the last time we had this particular conversation, but I think I've mentioned before wishing that games were a little bit longer, but also being very wary of, if it was longer, would it have overstayed its welcome? So, I'm kind of like, I wish there was like 1 more dungeon, maybe 2 more dungeons. But, if there were 1 or 2 more dungeons, would I have felt like it overstayed its welcome? I don't know. But I know that and I wouldn't even say that the game was too short. I think this is like the average length for a traditional Zelda game, I think. I want to say that, how long were we playing Ocarina of Time? Probably like 30 hours? 25 to 30? I think Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword are around that. I don't remember how long Link's Awakening took me to beat. Probably not as much as that. So I think between 20 and 30 hours for a traditional Zelda game is, like, pretty solid. And it was a very enjoyable 20 to 30 hours. Like, there weren't too many moments in the game that I just got frustrated by. There were a couple, but they didn't last long enough to be a problem. So it's not that I think it was too short, it's that I want more. So I wish there was more, because I want just a little bit more. Just a little bit. I think, as far as it, like, not... As far as it being a game where you're not playing as Link, I think... I liked the combat, but then I'm a big fan of Pikmin. And it's very similar to that, where you're creating the clones of the enemies and then watching them fight each other. And that was very entertaining for me. It was exciting to clone new monsters, to be able to use them in combat. Like, that was fun. The more open-ended puzzles are kind of a double-edged sword. Because there are a couple of puzzles where I was kind of like, I came up with a solution, but then I was like, this solution sucks. And then I thought of a different one. So that was kind of cool, that there were multiple ways to solve things. On the other hand, I think it made a lot of the puzzles feel not very puzzly. Mostly because the solutions were... They felt Minecrafty. Does that make sense? You know when you're playing Minecraft or any similar game and you're like, oh, how do I get up there? I'm just gonna grab some bricks of dirt and stick them into the wall to make a staircase. That's how some of the puzzles felt in this game sometimes. And I wouldn't say that was super satisfying. Did he make him all new equipment? It looks like. Or there's just a level 1 equipment, maybe. So I think the gimmick is a bit of a double-edged sword. Sometimes it hits really hard and works, and sometimes it's kind of, eh. I definitely still miss that classic Zelda feel of you go into a dungeon, you get like 4 rooms in, and then they're like, here you go, it's a hammer. And then the rest of the dungeon is filled with puzzles that you would need to use the hammer for. And you have that aha moment of there being some stuff in previous rooms where that you were like, I don't know what to do with this. And then you're like, oh, now I have a hammer, so I can solve this. And then you get to the boss, and they're like, hey, you gotta use the hammer to figure out how to beat the boss. I miss that element still. Kitty. Aw. That's cute. There was some clunkiness with the combat on occasion where enemies just weren't doing what I wanted them to do. A lot of that was that locking on is actually a lot more useful than I expected it to be. And I feel like they didn't hammer that into my brain well enough. I feel like they maybe could have made it more clear, like, early in the game, like, hey, locking on is, like, kind of really important. And it did save us right before the end. Which makes sense. Key items and echoes. You can now view the total number of echoes, pieces of heart, and more by checking your notebook and pressing Y on the map. you talk to the Deku Tree, he'll tell you which regions to visit to find echoes you haven't learned yet. Okay, I was wondering about how am I gonna, like, figure out what I'm missing here. Yeah, 9 pieces of heart. Apparently there's, like, a maximum number of might crystals, too. I don't know what any of this stuff is for. I have no idea. I don't know what goes here. I feel like there's definitely still some, like, some secrets that I have not discovered. Do I have all of the echoes? Is that right? 127 out of 127? Let's go talk to the Deku Tree. No, I didn't think there was going to be a twist villain. Because Null was already the twist villain. It took until, like, halfway through the game for them to even introduce Null. We actually thought it was Ganon before that. Also, hey, Volpe. Yeah, I have all the echoes. Let's talk. We didn't get a chance. Imagine the road ahead is fraught. Oh, okay. How do I go about triangulating the rest of the hearts, though? That's the one I'm not sure about. How did I miss 9? There's still this puzzle outside Dompe's that I just have no fucking clue how to fix. Still, there's still the thing to give Dompe that I never figured out. Which is blowing my goddamn mind. Find him something to put his treasure in. He doesn't want the treasure to spill out, especially when underwater. I don't think I ever found any, but I have all the echoes, so I have the solutions for these things. Oh. Strange stones form inside the bodies of monsters. It said something about enthusiasts. I have no idea what to do with those. I think I would have been okay with it if it was Ganon, though. I don't think I would have been like, oh, that's stupid. Now, fortunately, since they show you stuff that you've collected on the map, I'll be able to use that. Like, it'll be pretty easy to look up a map online of, like, 100% completion to figure out what I'm missing. So that's kind of nice. Oh. Okay, so you can't go up there. I did that. It's just this one that I have no idea how to... It must be something kind of cryptic. I mean, right away, there's the Slumber Dojo. I didn't finish everything there. There are probably random side quests, like, just sprinkled around that I never found. Okay, so hold on. Let's do some crowdsourced problem solving here. So Dompe needs something that shoots smoke out from behind it and uses that to charge forward. And then that Zora wanted something to keep his treasure in that can close. It's not just a box, right? That would be weird. It wasn't the pots. Maybe it was the box. Like, we're kind of... These are all enemies already. Oh, there's 6 automatons. Like, what does he need? I did have the theory that it could be this. Let's go try that. I feel like there's a strong chance that's not the case. I don't even know what the automatons do. Like, are those just kind of echoes? Like, I thought it was going to be the fireworks. I can carry that? Come on now. Looks heavy as hell. What is that? Like, I kind of want to look this up because I feel like I'm not going to figure it out. You know what I mean? If I haven't figured it out yet, I'm probably not going to. It's probably staring me right in the face. I mean... No. Looking for something that shoots hot smoke out of its backside to blast forward. I don't know how this has continued to evade me. And then I also need something that can, like, push things. Yeah, they dropped Pixel Remaster on Xbox, like, 2 weeks ago and didn't tell anyone. They didn't publicize that shit at all. It was really weird. There's no rifts left. Figuring out, like, where the hearts are, that's gonna suck. I'm probably just gonna look at a map, to be honest. And, like, I'll just see where they are on the map, and then I'll know which area to look in. I won't necessarily look up what to do. I'll just look up, like, what part of the map is it on. I got nothing. I got nothing on these two. Shoots hot smoke to blast forward. I don't think I have a monster that matches that description. I don't even have that many, like, fiery enemies. I don't think it's gonna be you. It's not those. I have no idea. I have no idea. I feel like they made that sound more cryptic than it is. Like, I feel like they could have described that better. That's not smoke.